what is website hosting? I feel like this is something that's very overlooked. And one thing you said to me is the problem is people don't realize how important it is until something goes wrong. What is web hosting in simple terms, and why is it important?
Web hosting is where your website is actually located. So there's cheap shared hosting. There might be 500 websites or maybe even more on the one host. So if you've got a really, really busy website, it's going to be slow, it's going to be clunky. There's also an issue around security and hacking, and there's a lot of shared servers out there that get hacked. And if one of them gets hacked, it can take out the whole lot. We had an issue with this last week, actually. It was a big, big problem. You get it fixed, but you want to make sure you got localized backups. And speed is everything. You've got 3 or 4 seconds. Like, people are we're very impatient. You don't want to wait. It's not always the hosting. It could be your internet connection or whatever that is. But website hosting needs to be fast and secure. And these days is an area called redundancy, where if one host goes down, another one needs to click in. And what I've found is Google Cloud hosting is the best I've ever used. It's fast. It's trusted. It costs a bit more, but you're just not going to have the problems, and you've got the speed. You've got to invest in that, because even when you're trying to rank for SEO, security and speed are massive factors. So Google's trying to secure the internet, for one, and so is Facebook. It's like they're trying to secure the internet. So if you've got clunky, slow hosting that's not secure, you're going to go, you're just not giving yourself the best chance of even ranking. Put all the content on the website that you like. If people can't see it because it's not loading, you're gone, pretty much.
Yeah, which is so important, because a lot of people do spend a lot of money getting their websites done, investing in content creators and copywriters and this and that, advertising this and that. But ultimately there becomes a bottleneck where people are trying to come into the website, it's not loading, so they're backdooring it, which is important.
And there's nothing worse than getting a website hacked and your whole business going down because of it. If you haven't been through it, then you're lucky. But if you're on cheap hosting, like $35 or $50 a year or something, mine's like $100 a month. Because it's like, we have to make sure that you're secure. And the other side of that is you've got to make sure everything's up to date. Yeah. If your software's out of date, that's another issue that Google's looking at. Like, you've got to have up-to-date, secure software. And yeah, it's just a no-brainer, really.